Fear don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day, but them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Who be that? I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us to ring answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat your love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Who be that? I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.
Kiwe wesu garani orianya nine oria nine nke pụrịta kwasa mmadụ dị ndụ n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị onwe gị bụ sunele nke ndị agha ka igwe mere anyị ebere ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike ka anyị wee n'ikpete mazụ nye ha sọgotụtara nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi maruo n'ebighị ebi ise mma mma dịrị gị Chineke mama dịrị gị eziokwu hapụ ihe ọzọ ha eme ihe ọzọ ihe nyere anyị obi si ike ịma na ha ga-adarịrị na restructuring bụ ha gara buri akpacha ya abata agasa agago constitutional conference mbụ gaa nke abụọ gaa nke atọ ihe niile ekwuchara na ihe a ga-eme onweghị nke mere mgbe a lụchara gasị na restructuring rehabilitation and reconciliation otu ahụhụ n'ezi onweghị nke mere eme ile ka obodo ekwensu ọ bụ Naijiria si akpa agwa ma ọ bụ ndị na-achị achị si akpa agwa ị ga-ahụ na ha abụghị ndị na-ekweta n'ihe ekwu ha na-ekwu ofu ha ma na-eme ọzọ ọ ka ndụ ha si dị o mekọta ya n'ụwa ha ekweta ka eme restructuring ihe a bụ ihe m gwara ndị ọha na eze kama ha agha m ntị n'obi Ogram Hawa. Now the structuring Hana Jonaga is yes, young to know natural. Musa Gunu go sim structuring. Unu worry with Ramia. Tupu no gum some happy Biafran name. Kebel structure nata. Biafra one Jiginaka. Kama Tupu. Hanala, they can get was on a plan to go to Hanala. Abra has seen her. Uno Gandhi gonna maso Elsie. Gunu got caught on Nnamdi Kanu. Unu got caught on IPOB. Can you hear what's up on Hanese? Or Hanese, then he was also got caught on IPOB. Caught on. Equal Hanka man, see, Unu caught a high again, you restructuring. Half of the caught a time. How was the restructuring?
Biko kama ihe dị tụa na-eme amara na kamgbe nye wodo bata nwere ihe dịka obere ihe mgbanwe n'ebe ọhaneze
ekenego m agara m ugboro abụọ nke izizi ọnọhịa ọ nọ na Amerịka nkapụ ọzọ mmiri ya nweghịkwa ị na-ese nna ka ọwụ ebe nọ ọ na-akwara igwe rubere ya isi kama ihe nna agwa ha wụ ha hapụ ị na-eso ndị Awụsa na ndị Fulani nwe uru ha bara anyị ahịa na-ekwe kwụsị ike ị na-eme ọhaneze ime ọhaneze anyị kwara anyị ugwu rubere ya isi na ịwa ọhaneze ọwa ọhaneze nke ndị Awụsa si egosi bịazi anyị chọdụ ọhaneze bụ nke asị ọzọ arịawa ọhaneze ka anyị na-eme ebe a ka ezigbo ọhaneze ka anyị na-eme Awụsa si egosi si gị bịa kọtọọ ihe IPOB na-eme pụta kọtọọ ugboro lekwa ka ọhaneze na-agwa arịwasị akọtọọ ụmụaka ha na Awụsa na Fulani anya ha ntị n'obi ọ gwara sọsọ ndị Igbo ka ọ na-eme onye Fulani kpọọ ha n'ekwentị si ha ngwụrụ ga akọtọ ụmụnne unu ha kọtọ ebutere ha ego n'Enugu ha na-akụgharị igwe niile na-agbasa ozi ekwu mpụ niile gbasara IPOB ihe anyị na-eme ọ sị m ha nọrọ n'Enugu ha kwụsị na-aga Abuja ha nọrọ n'Enugu na-eme ihe ha na-eme n'Enugu ka anyị ha nkwado n'Enugu ọwụ tupu ikwu okwu ige ihe ala ha ji ga-agwa gị ka ikwu ịdịta jọgburu onwe ha nwe obi nke ha kwuo okwu ha kwuru n'okwu ha kwuru eluigwe agaghị ada nwe ihe ga-eme ha kwuo okwu ha eguzo ebe ha nọ kwuo okwu ahụ siri ihe ihe ga-emerịrị ọwụ ikwuchi okwu ala ha ji kpọọ gị n'elekere anya nọ n'ehihie ikwuori ihe ọzọ a sị anyị ka anyị gagharị ana m ajụ ọha na eze sị ya kedu restructuring ji nata isi m tụfuo elegha na nke ahụ Biafra isi m tọgbọ nke a ka inye m nke a restructuring isi m tọgbọ nke a ka inye m nke a m na-asị gị nna ekwu ka m jiri ogodo nke a tupu m hụ nke a isi m were nọchi anya ya isi m mba m lụfuo ya n'ohe ndị Awụsa kwuru mgbe na elufugo m ya Biafra unu agaghị eweta ya restructuring onwe nke eji adịghị gbazi aka na-arịọ ha ngwa unu menere anyị ebere unu chọrọ anyị nwe obere restructuring ebe a ma ebe ọzọ ọ bụ ihe anyị chọrọ ọ ka esi achị obodo ka m na-achọ.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me again this evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, according to your own time zone. People are watching from various places, from different angles, from different corners. I welcome you wherever you are joining us from. Whichever part of the world you are joining us from, I welcome you and I thank you for being part of this program this evening. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect you. Whether you are watching us on Facebook, you are watching on TikTok, or you are watching on YouTube, we are hosting the program, you are highly welcome. I appreciate every one of you for spending your time with me in the morning hours and evening. We are having our program twice every day. If you miss the morning section, you cannot afford to miss the evening section. If you miss the evening section, make sure you are in the morning time. We want to make sure that everybody is carried along. It is a time for us to engage in radical evangelism. If you understand the time that we are, there was a thing that was said in the Holy Book about the son of Issachar. Who knows what time is? Who knows the value of time? If you can meet up with your timing, know the timing that we are in, you will never make mistake. And you will be secured. If you can meet up with timing, you will be safe and secured. So for those who know the timing that we are in, it is high time you pay attention and join us on this radical evangelism. If you are on TikTok, tap the screen, help us to tap the screen. Tap the screen so that others can join us and you can keep our live stream running. If you're watching on Facebook, share the program and also like it. If you're watching us on YouTube, you are part of those on YouTube where I'm hosting the program, please like and share in all your platforms. Share to family and friends, share to their enemies, share to those who need to hear us. You never can tell. You never can tell where the change is going to come. As I said in the morning, it takes only one man to turn the whole thing around. It takes only one man to press the button and everything will be history. We don't know when that man is going to appear. We don't know when that man is going to arrive. That is why we must continue to speak at any time that will have an opportunity. For those who are joining us for the very first time and those who are going to join us or come across the video in time to come, I want you to understand that this platform where you are watching this program is a platform that stands for Biafra. A platform that promotes the cause of Biafra. A platform that promotes self-determination. In this platform, we don't promote violence. In this platform, we don't promote hate. We do not attack people or individuals. We don't attack any race or religion. What we do strictly here is to promote the cause of Biafra and present Biafra before the whole world as a remedy to the failed state Nigeria. We present Biafra as a remedy to the failed state called Nigeria. That is what we do, and that is what we continue to do. So wherever you are joining us from, I urge you to pay attention. Help us to share this information so that they can get to those who need to hear us. In this platform, we expose the atrocities that Nigerian government is committing against Biafran people. The secret war they are fighting against Biafrans. We debunk every lie they are telling against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi, against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We expose all those lies and we set the record straight. In this platform, we try as much as possible to present our case to the world in truth, not in lies. We accommodate everyone. In this platform, it is not just meant for the Biafran people, in as much as we are focused on Biafra, to present Biafra to the world, but it is also a platform for humanity. This platform is for humanity. If you care about human, this is the place for you. It doesn't matter your orientation. It doesn't matter your ideology. It does not matter your religion. It doesn't matter your location, your tribe, your race. No, it doesn't matter. As long as you care about humanity, you are welcome in this platform. And as you join us, feel free to send a request. If you have a contribution to make in our topic, send a request. We're going to bring you in. You air your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. Nobody's going to shout on you. Nobody's going to gag you. You express yourself the way you want it. You must not agree with everything we say. If you have a contrary opinion, you have a superior argument, send a request. We'll bring you in. We'd like to listen. We'd like to learn. If there is a place we are not doing it right, we will learn. More especially something like today, that we are talking about our sit at home. Today is Monday, sit at home. I have said it, until you can give me something that is more effective than sit at home, I will continue to promote sit at home, civil disobedience. Until you can give me something that is more tangible, something that is more effective, or something that is similar to sit at home, civil disobedience. Until then, I will continue to promote sit at home. If you don't have anything to replace it, don't talk down on it. Don't bother yourself fighting it because you will not succeed. Don't bother yourself standing away because you will not succeed. Until you can present something that is like sit at home, your suggestion doesn't make sense to me. Your ideas doesn't make sense to me. Whatever you're presenting doesn't make sense to me. Before you can take away what we have, you must give us something in exchange. You saw the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I played. Ohaneze Ndoshi Nandama, criminal politician, they were telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leave Biafra agitation. Leave Biafra agitation. Let us go for restructuring. Leave Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, go and bring restructuring. Bring it. Go and bring that restructuring. Give it to me. Give Biafra as restructuring. As soon as you give them the restructuring and they take it, I will not speak about Biafra anymore. Why should I be bothering myself? If you can present restructuring to them and they accept it, why should I bother myself? And they could not present anything. What they did was to plan how to take his life and eliminate him. The same thing is what people are doing. You come here and you tell me to stop talking about sit at home. You want me to stop campaigning for sit at home. You want me to stop encouraging Biafrans for civil disobedience. Give me something that Biafrans can do to make sure they have a voice. We don't have a voice in Nigeria. Nobody is reporting the atrocities of Nigerian government in our territory. The mass killing of Biafran people, more especially youth. The abduction, the disappearance of Biafrans, nobody is reporting it. No conventional media is talking about it. No international media is reporting about it. The starvation, the destruction of properties of nobody is reporting it. The only way we can air our opinion to show our disapproval that we are no longer part of this madness called Israel. The only way we can demand the unconditional release of every political prisoner of Biafra, especially Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is by this sit at home. We do it without hurting anybody. We do it without loss of life. We do it sitting down on our own to make our demands. Until you present something tangible that can be used, don't you dare tell me to stop talking about Biafra, about sit at home. Today is Monday, and I appreciate every Biafran that have played a part in today's sit at home. Biafra land, as always, was locked down after the madness we saw on Friday in their court. I know that Biafrans will respond, and Biafrans responded today. Biafrans use the sit at home to respond to their idiocy and madness, to the lawlessness in Nigeria. That is the only weapon we have. That is the only gun we have. We don't have any other weapon. They have all the ammunition, they have all the aircraft, they have all the bombers. They can do anything they want. We don't have them. We don't have all those. The only thing we have is our voice and our actions. Civil disobedience. A very peaceful, legitimate way of showing your grievances. A very legitimate way, civil way of protesting when you are dealing with a tyrant that is ready to take your life. And we have been doing it successfully for almost 4 years and more. And we will continue to do it until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until we leave the zoo, we will continue to do it. We continue to apply it. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everyone that have continued to stand on that very mandate. I thank everyone who has not chickened away from that responsibility. And I encourage every other person that has not joined to please join. It is not force. It is left for you to sit back in your home and think why you should be part of the sit at home. When you look at what is happening in Biafra today, the destruction of life of the innocent people, the insecurity in Biafra land. When you see the atrocity the federal government is committing against the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo Biafrans, when you look at the marginalization, the insult, the destruction of the properties of Biafran people, you will know that we don't have a voice. Nobody will speak for you. No politician, no Ohanes in Igbo, no elites will stand for you. It is to your intent, O Israel. The only place we find the unity to act and draw the attention of the world is civil disobedient, sit at home. Civil disobedient, sit at home. The empty street and the empty market speak louder than your noise. The empty street, when you go to Biafra, you see an empty street. You go to market, you see an empty market. That speaks volume to the international community and to every human being that cares and cannot be ignored for a long time. It cannot be ignored. It doesn't matter how they try to ignore it. They can't ignore it. That is why you must hold it and hold it tight. So I thank everybody that is still standing on that part. There is no going back, no matter what they do. This evening, we are speaking on another topic, similar to the one we discussed in the morning. It says, from setback to comeback, Biafra's destiny cannot be stopped. From setback to comeback, Biafra's destiny cannot be stopped. That is the topic we're going to discuss this evening. And we will try as much as possible, with the little time that we have, to explain certain things we need to explain. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and truth seekers around the world, this evening I come before you with a message of fire, a message of hope, and a message of destiny. We have faced a very huge setback within the unjust court verdict of our leader. A very great setback with the arrest of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our arrest of our leader, Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their arrest is a very big setback. Nigeria believed that by delaying justice, by manipulating courts, and by suppressing truth, they can break the spirit of Biafra. That is what they believe. The contraption called Nigeria believes that by delaying justice for our leaders, by conniving with Finland to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi, by instigating violence in Biafran land, destabilizing our land, by manipulating courts across the world and in Nigeria, by suppressing the truth, they think that they can break the spirit of Biafra. But let it be known today. Let it be known. Biafran destiny cannot be stopped. No man born of a woman can stop the destiny of Biafra. Never. History has taught us that every setback is only a setup for a comeback. Every setback is only a setup for a comeback. And this comeback will be great than the storm we are facing. Wherever you are as a Biafran, I want you to be strong. Be strong. Be strong in your spirit. The comeback of this setback is going to be greater than the storm we are facing now. It is going to be a very heavy comeback. Don't be carried away with what you are saying today. The arrest of our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the continued detention, and the detain of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi in Finland with their cost and all that. Do not be bothered with all those setbacks. Our comeback is going to be greater. And the comeback is going to happen very, very soon. All you need to do is to do your part. Do what you are supposed to do. Chukwu Okike Abiyama is in charge. I have always said it, that the project is his, not the project of man. We have had a lot of setback. And some of the setback, they are very clear and open, even if we have to mention them. I know so many of us know about the setbacks. One of the setbacks we suffered recently is the verdict of the court in Abuja. The Abuja court verdict against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was not about law, but about fear. It's not about the law, but about fear. The same thing with the verdict on Mazi Simon Ekpa. It wasn't about the law, it was about fear. They want to create fear in you. They want to create fear in me. They want to make sure we become scared to speak about our freedom. That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. They want to create that setback so that you can withdraw and say, oh, I'm not going to go. They want to create fear. Fear is all about instilling fear in you. And already so many of us are afraid. My brothers and sisters, fear not. There is nothing to fear. Somebody who is already on the ground doesn't fear fall. Abi? Somebody that is already on the ground doesn't fear fall anymore. Don't fear. There's no need to be fear. Nigeria knows that once our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free, once our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is free, the cry for Biafra will be louder than ever. It will be louder than ever. They know this fact very well. They know this fact very well. And that is why they are creating this setback. I call it a setback. But the comeback is going to be massive. That no man is going to stop it. Nigeria knows that once our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is free, the cry for Biafra will be louder than ever. The system have shown us once again that there is no justice. There's no justice anywhere. The system has shown us that there is no justice for the oppressed, more especially in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. There is no justice for the oppressed. There is no justice, more especially in Nigeria. There is no justice for the oppressed. The system has shown it, and he has shown it very clear. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching this program from, I want you to know this. When the law fails, the people become the law. Always remember that. Whenever the law fails, the people themselves become the law. That is the situation in the zoo today. We must rise up and do what we are supposed to do. All the lovers of freedom and those who care about humanity will step in and do what you have to do. Biafra destiny cannot be stopped. Biafra destiny cannot be stopped. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they do it. The destiny of the Biafran people cannot be decided by politicians. Never. Destiny is not decided by politicians. It is not decided by judges. It is not decided by the oppressors. It is something written by God himself, by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself, and carried by the people. Destiny is written by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself and carried by the people. Politicians cannot stop destiny. Judges cannot stop destiny. oppressors can never, ever stop destiny, because it is written by God and carried by the people. The Biafran struggle is not a dream of one man. It is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or just about Mazi Simon Ekpa. It's not about one man. It is a heartbeat of millions. Millions. You see, you remember the referendum that we conducted, self-referendum. In that self-referendum, more than 50 million people came out and they said, we want to get out of the Socialist Republic. More than 50 million people came out, close to 60 million came out to give the mandate to the government through Mazi Simon Ekpa, under Mazi Simon Ekpa, and say, go ahead and take us out of the zoo. It is not about one man. It is the heartbeat of millions of people. And we have proofs to that. Our self-referendum. If they don't believe it, let them conduct their own. If you don't believe in the self-referendum that we have conducted peacefully, conduct yours and let us see what is going to be the result. Every attempt to silence Biafra has only multiplied our resolve. Every attempt they have made to shut us up, to silence Biafra, to eliminate Biafrans, every attempt has only multiplied our resolve and will continue to multiply our resolve. Lovers of freedom, people of the world that are watching this program, they can jail the leader. They can jail our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. They can jail our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot jail the vision. They cannot jail the vision. Go and tell them, whenever you see those idiots, whenever you see them, those criminal politicians, elites, wherever you see them, go and tell them, announce it to them. They can jail our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. They can equally jail our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot jail the vision. The vision will continue. The vision they have, it will continue until that vision is achieved. Go and tell them. Sing it into their ear. Let them hear it. Whatever we are seeing today as a setback, believe you me, there is a comeback. And the comeback is going to happen like a storm very, very soon. Go and mark it. Go and mark it. The comeback is going to be like a storm. The comeback of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the comeback of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, it is going to be massive, and it will happen in such a way that it will be unbelievable. That no man will take glory except Chukwuka Kabiama. It will be massive. The comeback is going to happen. We can learn lesson from history. Learn lesson from history. Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. Yet, he came out stronger and dismantled apartheid completely. Nelson Mandela came out stronger and destroyed apartheid, dismantled it. Our case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going to be as long as that. Very, very soon, sooner or later, just like he said that he will use microphone, truth, to destroy the zoo. The zoo has crumbled already. And countries of the world are testifying to the end of the zoo. Countries of the world are testifying that the zoo have ended. Whatever they are doing today is just to pretend as if they are doing something. History has shown us that there is always a massive comeback, and the comeback will always be a storm that no one can handle. Gandhi of India was arrested many times. India Gandhi was arrested many times, but his movement shook the British Empire. The movement shook the British Empire to the ground. Martin Luther King Jr. faced bullets, faced imprisonments, faced betrayals, but his dream lived on. Did you hear that? Martin Luther King Jr. faced bullets. He faced imprisonments. He faced betrayals, just like we are facing today. Betrayals. Martin Luther King faced betrayals, but his dream lived on till today. Till today. Wherever you are and you're watching this program, I want you to take this message and run with it. Share this program to all platforms, to family and friends, to anyone you can reach. Tell them every great freedom story was born out of setback. Tell them, those who are telling you we can't make it, or if you are getting weak because of the setback, I want to encourage you, those of you getting weak, oh, we can't make it, I'm not sure Biafra is going to come, I'm not sure this is going to happen, I'm not sure, the trouble is so much, our school that it didn't head, someone else is not there, nobody is piloting the affairs of Biafra people, nobody is speaking for us. I want you to know this. Hear this from me. Every great freedom story was born out of setback. Every great freedom story was born out of setback. Our story is going to be massive. Our story is going to be great. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't you ever fear. I know certain times as human beings, we get weak. As human beings, something happens, we ask why? Why this? Why would this be? Those are normal questions that human beings ask when issues happen. Most of the time, when things happen, you begin to ask why. It is normal to ask. But I bet you, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There are things that we need to do. There are things we need to do in the road to come back. As we are talking about a comeback, you don't just sit and wait and wish for a comeback. No, it doesn't have to be wishful thinking. You have to act. There are certain things we need to do as we are waiting for the comeback. We need to get busy. Every one of us need to get busy. One of those things we need to do is this very sit-at-home we are doing today. The sit-at-home you saw today. When you go to Biafra land, you see everywhere is locked down. Those are people taking responsibility. Civil disobedience must intensify. We must intensify civil disobedience. Intensify it, strengthen it more. If you have not been partaking in it, this is the time for you to participate. If you have not taken it serious, this is the time to take it serious. These are things we have to do while we are waiting for the comeback. Civil disobedience. As I said before, empty streets speak louder than rallies. Empty streets. When you look at Biafra land, you see an empty street. When the West, when they set their satellite in Biafra land, they will see an empty street. They will see a market locked up. That speaks louder than rallies. Silence is louder than noise. Understand that. So when you see us talking about sit-at-home, when you see our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi, insisting on sit-at-home, he knows what it means. Sit-at-home is greater than all the noise we are making online. It's much more effective than all the noise we are making online put together. It speaks louder than rallies. It speaks louder than protests. Silence is louder than noise. Each sit-at-home is a declaration to Nigeria and the world. Biafra will not bow. Every Monday, it is a declaration by the Biafran people, by more than 50 million people that voted. I'm talking about the people that voted. I know there are people who are eager to get into Biafra, but they're not able to vote. But for those 50 million, more than 50 million who voted, it is a declaration to Nigeria that we will not bow. We will never, ever bow. It doesn't matter how they feel. No matter what happens, we will not bow. Wonderful people of the world, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. An empty street on Monday is a million voices roaring freedom. Always remember this. When you remember this, every Monday you participate and do your own part. Because an empty street on Monday is a million voice roaring freedom. And they cannot be silent for long. They can't ignore us for too long. They cannot afford to ignore us for too long. That is why I have to tell you that everything we are doing is yielding fruit. Every effort we are putting to it, don't think doesn't count. It counts a lot. We dealt with this topic in the morning, and so many people were there, and those who were not there can be able to get it down. Another thing we talk about is international pressure must increase. These are things we're going to do while we are waiting for the comeback. While we are waiting for the comeback. Because the comeback is going to happen. It is going to happen. The comeback is going to happen. And it's going to be like a storm that can never stop. A bigger storm than the one we are facing now. International pressure must increase. Don't say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has written so many petitions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have written so many petitions. KK have written. No need to write. Write your own. It is never too much. That is called pressure. Write your own. Let it be that every time a letter comes into their parliament, they will see your own there. Let it be that every parliament in the world, wherever they go to receive letters, they will see a Biafran case among those ones that arrived. Every day. A time will come, they can't afford to keep silent anymore. Wherever you are, in any country you are, in any parliament you are, it is not only Mazi Simon Epa that is in the government outside Biafran land. There are many Biafrans in governments of the world. There are many Biafrans in key places. Make your own case silently. Write your petition. Place it in the hand of those who are supposed to have it silently. You must not come and make noise the way we are making. Those of us who have chosen to speak up, it is our own part to choosing. We speak up and we encourage you and we give people ideas. Do your own part silently wherever you are in the land. If you're in the United States, write to those who are in charge of your area, your parliaments, write to them. In your counties, write to the leaders of the counties. Write to your councillors, wherever you are. We have Biafran that are citizens across the world, and in other parts of the world, you have the right to reach out to your councillors. You have access to them. Write petitions to them. Petition. Continue to write. It can never be too much. Continue to write until they respond. Don't say, oh, KK have written, no need for me to write. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have supplied a lot to United Nations. He has written a lot to this one. Continue to write. Send letters to them. Send letters to them. Let them be receiving our letters in their box every day. Let it be that anytime they go to receive complaints, they will see Biafra inside. Anytime they go for competition, a time will come when they can no longer ignore it. I tell you that it takes one man to press that button and things will change. A good man, there are still good men everywhere in this world, there are still good men. One day, a good man will come to sit and the people will rejoice. Continue to flood them with our letters so that when that time comes, our letter will not be missing. Our complaint will not be missing. Flood embassies with the truth. Any place you find yourself, in every embassy of the world, flood them with the truth. We're not telling you to go and attack anybody, not to lie anybody. The truth, flood them with the truth of the situation. You know, so many of the ambassadors they have in Nigeria are criminals. They are all fraudsters. As soon as they post you to Nigeria, automatically you become a fraudster. You see Finland, the woman who was simple and straight, they posted that they have to change her in order to bring a corrupt person to sell out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why I tell you there are good people everywhere. You saw when the other woman, the first woman was there. When she was called upon, she told them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has the right to do what he's doing. He has the right to defend his people. They were told directly. But when they brought a fraudulent person, the issue changed. She began to speak in a different language. So there are good people everywhere and there are bad people. We must continue to create awareness so that when the good people come on board, our story will change immediately. Chukwu can use anybody at any time. But we have to put ourselves in a position for that miracle to happen. There are things we have to do as humans. We must do it. Flood embassies with the truth. Expose Nigeria to international communities as a nation against human rights. We have a lot of reports that come. Don't say, human rights organizations have the information. Human rights. No. Whether they have it or not, continue to flush them with that. Flood them with information. Human rights organizations, continue to supply them with the information. Amnesty International, continue to disturb them with information. Even though they have, we will not stop. That is what is called pressure. That is how you mount pressure on people. That at a point in time, they will be forced to look into that issue. Persistent, consistency. Once you are consistent in your demand, it will definitely be answered. It will definitely be answered. Once you are consistent, a time will come when they will have sleepless nights and we have no choice than to listen to our voice. Wherever you are, use the hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to trend worldwide. Free Mazi Nnamdi to trend worldwide. Wherever you are. This is a simple one that everybody can do. It doesn't cost you money. Just hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Make it trend across the whole world. Use that hashtag in everything you do. Use the hashtag in your platform, in everywhere. Make it go viral. These are ways to create awareness, international awareness. It is not time for propaganda, blackmail. You want to know what Okeke said about Okafor. All you are concerned about is to come and hear gossip. You come and hear saga. Because saga is the thing really. And those who are in the media today, most of them are just there for their content. There is nothing wrong in being a content creator, but at least create a content that is positive. Create a content that have people. You can still create a good content and make your money. Let it not just be your money. Let it not be creating controversial issues or creating problems. All your focus should be on money. No, you can still create a legit content that will educate the world and you still make your money. There is nothing wrong in making money through your content creating. I'm not against that. You can do that if you can. But let it be on a positive side, not on a negative side. Stay away from informations. You think you are passing information, meanwhile you are creating chaos. You are creating problem. Every day you are always busy going from platform to platform, As I'm speaking, there are some of them that come here every day to look for when I'm going to mention somebody's name. They're just looking for a video, a portion where I will call this group. Either I mention the name of this group or I mention this name of this person. Then they will just cut that place. They will go and give it to that very person for the person to respond. That is how some of them operate. That is the kind of content they create to cause problem, cause chaos. Some people come, they are not coming to learn a lesson. They are not coming to get information. They want to come there to extract something they use to distract you. And we are playing into their hand. Most of the people on media, they are playing into their hand. They will go and look this one, listen to what you say. They will just copy one side. And then they call themselves analysts. They come from morning till night for hours. For hours, you are abusing your own brother, your sister, calling them terrorists, calling them different kinds of names, destroying the same thing you're supposed to build. And you say you want the world to recognize you. Recognize, what are they going to recognize? Saga. Is it the saga you are doing that you want the world to recognize? Is it the abuse you're abusing yourself that you want them to recognize? I hope you people wake up before it is too late. Stop making Biafra a joke. It is not a joke. Lives have gone because of this. Life is still going because of this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lost his two parents because of Biafra. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is on the line because of Biafra. He's in detention today because of Biafra. His only son that is always with him every minute of the day, he doesn't leave that boy alone. You can imagine how that boy is managing now. You can imagine how Adam will be feeling. A boy that is attached to his father, every minute of the day, Adam is with his father. Adam is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every minute. You can imagine what Adam will be going through for the past 10 months now. How is he going to explain to Adam why he cannot be with him anymore? The same way he has been always. These are sacrifices that people are making. And all you can do is to come and do saga. All you can do is to come and talk rubbish, talk nonsense. Why people are dying. Look at what is happening on Kiwi. Look at what is happening to those who are defending Biafra land. They attack on them. They blackmail propaganda against people that are defending the land. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't concern you. You are busy creating controversy every minute of the day. You are bringing one controversy or the other, claiming to be the relevant person or who is not relevant and who is not relevant. At the end of the day, you don't sit back and ask yourself, what do you achieve by these things you are doing? What relevance are you adding to the cause of Biafra with all those nonsense? We must continue to make noise and make it the right way. I want you to understand that the world cannot ignore a people who refuse to be silent. This world where we live in, they cannot ignore people that refuse to be silent. You can only be ignored when you are silent. You are no longer talking. That is why we must rise up. If you can write petition, write. If you can send letters, send. Flood the embassies with the truth. Expose Nigeria to international community as a nation against human rights. Use hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are things that each and every one of us can do on our own. You don't wait for anybody to come and command you, control you, or beg you. Do it on your own. Why we wait for our leaders? Keep the fire on. Keep the pressure. The same way we have been doing. The guideline is already there for us. The foundation has been laid. Just capitalize it. Just build on what has been left for you. You can't. Build on what has been left for you. You can't. You are listening to gossips. You are listening to gossip. And you think it's going to take you anywhere. It can't take you anywhere. We have to increase also in giving economic pressure to Nigeria. Stop participating in Nigerian politics. Withhold participation in Nigerian politics by all means necessary. They have started. 2027 is coming very far away. They already started. Some people have already started changing their platform. Some are already begin to consider to talk about P2B. Oh, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they're not going to release him. It's not like they get released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe they'll not release him. Let's talk about P2B. And some of them begin to dream of P2B releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Madness. The greatest madness I have ever seen. Then when you talk about P2B, if they don't release him, you come back again and you talk Biafra. And you think anybody will listen to you. This is the time for us to withdraw ourselves from anything that has to do with Nigerian politics. Boycott elections. Boycott every election. It is not with Biafra'S. Boycott it. Anything that is called election. Don't participate. Don't go anywhere close. Delegitimize it. Stop feeding Nigeria corrupt economy with our resources and strength. Stop representing Nigeria. Any name, anything that has to do with Nigeria, stop representing it. Stop sponsoring it. Stop building it. Stop feeding Nigeria corrupt economy with our resources and strength. Stop it. Stop it. If you have anything to go to Biafra land and do what you want to do. Build whatever you want to build. Stop funding the same government that is killing you. You are giving them the money for them to use it to destroy you. You are funding the same people that are against you. That is what most of us in Lagos are doing. Most Biafrans in Lagos, what they are doing is funding the hatred against themselves. The Biafrans in Lagos and those in Abuja, they are the ones funding the hatred against themselves. You are funding the hatred against yourself. And tomorrow you come and cry. Oh, this one happened to you. They do this, they did that, they did that to you. But meanwhile, you are the one funding the hatred. By you investing in that area, paying tax to them, building areas for them, developing their area. They will give you a swamp, you go and develop it. They will give you a push. Now they are destroying market. After they destroy market, they point another place. You will rush there. They will destroy a market that you use your hard-earned money to build. You build a house with C of O, they will destroy it overnight and tell you it's no longer valid. And they will show you somewhere else. You go there again and buy. You are funding the same government that want you dead. The same people that don't want you to live, that hates you. You are funding them directly and indirectly. Stop feeding Nigerian corrupt economy with our resources and strength. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Biafra land can contain all of us. We can do a lot. If you must do something, look at what Ebukobi is doing. I don't care. You can hate Ebukobi. He can misbehave in certain areas. I don't agree with him 100% in everything he does. But that investment he is doing in his own homeland, it's worth applauding. You see what Ebukobi is doing? It's worth applauding. Instead of you going to Lagos to go and buy land and buy, look at those ones who say money na water, buying estate, building estate in Abuja and Lagos. And tomorrow when they destroy it, you want us to show sympathy. Now they listed about 100 and something estates that will be destroyed in Lagos State. 100 plus estates. Not building, estate, 100 plus estates they want to destroy. They said it's illegal. And I bet you go and check there. 80% of the owners of those estates are Biafrans. 80% of the owners of the property in those estates, they are Biafrans. The estate managers have collected their money. The Oduduwa people, the Yorubas, they have collected their money and gone. And today they want to destroy 100 plus estates, 100 plus estates to be destroyed. Why don't you go to Biafra land and build it? Even if they destroy it, let them destroy it in Biafra land. At least we know that it's our own people that do it. There's never a time it will be like the one they do in the one that is happening in Lagos today. Some of you will say, oh, if you go there, are they not destroying? Are they not still destroying Igbo people things in our things? Go home. Let them destroy it. Go. Go home. Go home and stop funding your enemy. Stop feeding Nigerian corrupt economy. Stop feeding it. That is why I applaud the investment that Obi is doing. He's not just building church in that area. He's not just building church. In the program he has, there are many programs he has built. The one he did in Anambra State, the one he's doing in Imo State. But your own, you want to do it in Lagos, where they will clap for you and say, oh, you're not like your brothers. Take it back home, no matter how difficult it is. Innocent is in Nnewi doing his business. Innocent, no matter how difficult and hard it is, Innocent is still in Nnewi and he's doing it. Is it not better that he's in his own town? Is it not better that he's in his own town and be doing, even if he has challenges, he knows how to go about it. Last time when Seibo destroyed one of his plants, you saw how people rose up. You saw how Biafrans rose up and stood against it. Because the politicians will know they are evil everywhere. They are the same. They manipulate them from all angles. When they destroyed the property of innocent, you saw how people responded. So take your property, bring it back to Biafra land, no matter how difficult it is. Stop funding the corrupt economy. The people that want to kill us, you are the ones still giving them money. You are providing money for them. You are providing money for them. Every one of us should channel our unity into building Biafra. Channel our unity into building Biafra, not strengthening Nigeria. Channel our unity into building Biafra. That is why I applaud some people who have chosen some paths. I saw a program sometime, people who were encouraging investors to come back to Biafra land, where they pick an estate and they allow people to build the houses. I saw a program, there are people who are doing that. There are people who have chosen that path to create a state and invite people, come back and invest in home, come and invest in home, back home. That is also a project in the right direction. It is all for our own good. Even if you don't want to call your own Biafra, try to create something that you make sure that you take that finance and bring it back home. Don't take it to Abuja. Don't take it to Lagos. Don't take it to any other place. Bring it back home. Bring it home. Lagos. Escape. Hatred and wickedness is everywhere. But bring it back home. It is better. Not when you take your money to go and fund something that is killing you, and tomorrow you come and complain. Wherever you are watching me from, I want you to understand that no. When you starve the system will collapse. Definitely. When we starve the system, Nigerian system, if we starve it, let me tell you, the economy is in our hand. Nigeria's economy is in our hand. Nigerian economy is in the hand of the Biafran people. Biafra, more especially the Igbo Biafrans. The economy is in our hand. When we starve the system collapses automatically. The system collapses immediately. So why are you still funding it? Why are you not starving the system to collapse? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his part. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do his part. What about you? What are you doing? How are you playing your own role? We are not telling you to go and pick gun or pick knife or fight anybody. The Liberation Army are there. They are doing their own part. You, the ordinary people, they say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting to save you? You are funding the government of Nigeria. Why Mazi Nnamdi is fighting to defend you? You are funding the government of Nigeria against them. Why the Liberation Army are there fighting for you? You are funding the Nigeria against them. And yet, you think it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. We must create unity among us. Very, very important. We must refuse to be divided by politicians, elites, and saboteurs. We must refuse to be divided by them because they are the people who are pioneering the division we are seeing today. They are the one that is in the front line of sponsoring division. They are the ones. They sponsor it knowingly and unknowingly. They put money, invest their powers in it. We must refuse to be divided by politicians, elites, and saboteurs. Remember, the enemy's greatest weapon is division. Our enemy's greatest weapon is division. British planted that division. And the caliphate built on that division. Today, the zoo is running on that division. That is their greatest weapon. Why, after knowing that division is their greatest weapon, why are you still allowing division among yourselves? Why are you still divided in your mindset? Why are you divided in your thought, in your behavior? Why are you still allowing division? Why are you still allowing division when you know that this is the greatest weapon that the enemy have used against you? I bet you our comeback will only be possible if we speak with one voice. Our comeback will only be possible if we speak with one voice. If we don't speak with one voice, it will always be impossible. It will be almost impossible. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Because divided we are victims. United we are unstoppable. Divided we are victims, but united we are unstoppable. The comeback of Biafra is inevitable. It doesn't matter what anybody says. The comeback of Biafra, the comeback of Mazi the comeback of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inevitable. They can't help it. That's what they can do. The Nigerian state is weak, built on lies, corruption, and blood. That is why it must crumble. That is why it cannot stand. Nigerian state is weak, built on lies, corruption, and blood of the innocent. Biafra spirit is strong, built on truth, justice, and the will of the people. That is why the comeback is inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. Because the Biafran spirit is strong, built on truth, justice, and the will of the people, not on one man. No empire built on oppression has ever survived the cry of the freedom. No empire built on oppression has ever survived the cry for freedom. It has never happened. Biafra will be free. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, Biafra must be free. They hold the prison keys, but we hold destiny. Remember that. They may hold the prison key, but we hold destiny. So our comeback is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter how they say it. My fellow Biafrans, brothers and sisters across the world, wherever you are, do not despair. Do not despair. This setback is not the end. The setback of the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the continued detention, the setback is not the end. Will never be the end. It is the beginning of our greatest comeback ever. It is going to mark the beginning of our greatest comeback ever. I want you to always remember this. Every tears we shed, every Monday sit at home, every voice that refuses to silence is a bricks in the foundation of Biafra freedom. Let us rise from this setback with greater fire. Let us press harder, louder, and stronger until the walls of injustice collapse. Because no court, no prison, and no government can stop a people whose time has come. Biafra's destiny is unstoppable. And together, we will live to see the day of victory. That day of victory is very, very close. Don't bother what you see today. Do not mind what you see today. The day of victory is very close. From setback to comeback, Biafra or nothing. Wherever you are as a Biafran, I want you to remain consistent in whatever you are doing. Increase your effort. Let us increase the pressure. In any area you are performing, whichever department you are, let us increase the pressure. Yes, we can. As an individual, we can. As a group, we can. As a team, we can. Do not be discouraged. No matter how difficult it is now, there is light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how difficult it is now, victory is sure. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, I appreciate every one of us who has been able to join on this very evening program. I thank you for being part of this very message. Don't keep this message to yourself. Make sure you share it so that someone else can get hold of it. Make sure you share this message so that someone else will get hold of it. It is time for us to intensify in our efforts to increase the pressure on the zoo. Remember in the morning program, I told you in the morning program that no government of the world released their prisoner out of pity. No government on the planet Earth released their prisoner out of pity. No. They only released them out of pressure. They only let go out of pressure. That is why we must continue to put pressure on the Zoological Republic. We must continue to put pressure. Wherever you find yourself, never give up. Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. And we are going to defeat the enemies. I appreciate everyone that have been part of us on this evening program. And I thank everyone that have participated on today's sit at home. Continue to do what you are doing, and Chukwu Okike Abiama will bless you. Whatever you have lost today, tomorrow is going to be a better day for you. Every business opportunity that you've lost today, tomorrow you are going to get in a double fold. Continue on your own path, increasing the pressure consistently. We shall overcome. A comeback is going to happen very soon. It will happen in such a way that is going to marvel everybody. As long as you continue to do your own part, I do my own part. Every one of us, no matter how little, put in your own effort. We shall overcome. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every Biafran in Biafra land. Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all the Biafrans across the world. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi. Give them wisdom, knowledge, understanding, strength, healing. Bring them back to us as soon as possible. Let that comeback happen very, very soon. Let that comeback happen sooner than we expect. And all glory will be to you, Chukwu Okike Abiama. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. and no weapon formed or fashioned against our leader shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Stay tuned and join us on tomorrow morning program. Join us on time. If you have not yet liked this program, like it, share, and also touch your notification bell so that you're notified whenever we come online. You can join us on time and follow us. Click on the notification bell so that you will refresh your notification. Whenever I come online, you'll be notified and you can join us and start with us and end up with us. Thank you so much and stay blessed. See you again tomorrow. Remember blessed and good night. Bye-bye.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear, now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, them they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat love. Something on the smell. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It's very close and they feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collect in pride. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.